Was Aleister Crowley a real magician? You can turn back now, or learn the stuff they don't want you to know. Here are the facts. Belief in magic persists in the modern age, but have any of these so-called modern magicians really accomplished magical feats? Let's look at one of the most infamous practitioners, Aleister Crowley. Born as Edward Alexander Crowley on October 12, 1875, he would become one of the most controversial figures of his time before his death in 1947. Was Crowley, often called the Great Beast or the most wicked man in the world, an actual magician or only a con man grifting the gullible? Here's where it gets crazy. There's no question that Crowley did attempt magic. His interest began during his college years in Cambridge. In November of 1898, he became a member of a secret society called the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. This philosophical and magical order included some of British society's elite, including literary figures like Yeats and Bram Stoker. The Golden Dawn had a wide interest in magical practices, from alchemy to astrology. As Crowley progressed through the order, he became disillusioned. Eventually, he dismissed the Golden Dawn and focused on ritualized, real magic. One of his first undertakings was the Abramelin ritual, a 6-month-long process with the aim of mastering demons. To those who believe in magic, this ritual was extremely dangerous. If something went wrong, evil spirits could be loosed on the world and take possession of the magician. Crowley broke off the ritual before completing it, leading some demonologists to believe that he later became possessed. But this wasn't his only ritual. In Egypt, he and his wife Rose conducted a ritual to contact Egyptian deities. According to Crowley, a voice spoke to him, and what he wrote down later became known as the Book of the Law. This became a kind of Bible for Crowley's philosophical and religious teachings of Thelema. He conducted other rituals, eventually focusing on what he called sex magic. Crowley died penniless and addicted to heroin, hardly the end one would envision for a person with a successful grasp of the supernatural. To the modern world, Crowley was only pushing vulnerable followers to heights of depravity. Perhaps he did believe in his own magic, but that doesn't make it any more real. To those who believed in Crowley's rituals, however, he became the wickedest man in the world, not because he cynically manipulated people, but because he had been twisted by dark supernatural forces. Not only did he surpass the work of the Golden Dawn, but he discovered even more of the secret arts, and that, his supporters allege, is the stuff the Order doesn't want you to know.
Deep-mouthed from their thrones, deep-seated, the choirs of the eons declare the last of the demons. The kingdom is thine to inherit.
What I